This is the intro song, the intro song, the intro song. This is the intro song for the stream to catch up. Hey, this is the intro song, intro song, intro song. Why am I doing this? I have no idea. Hey, just waiting for reality to catch up, everybody. So I think we are good to start. Let's say a hain, a doe, a tree, lally-ho, my abras, cadabras, and alakazams, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, patch 7.2. As tradition, since we started doing patch 6.2 onwards, we are doing all the main scenario quests when it comes to the Point X series of patches. So, what have we got? Well, we have a brand new dungeon, new raid. There's the Arcadion raids, but we're doing those on a separate stream. We don't got time. I don't got time. I work Monday to Friday. I ain't got time for streaming on the weekdays, only weekends. I was busy yesterday. So, yeah, we're here in Solution 9. But I think we're going to go back to Tulialal just to watch the last cutscene, just to like, what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z? I could describe what happened last episode, but I won't. Let's... Ba-dum, ba-bum. Also, I don't think this is the right attire to wear for this raid series. I mean, for the main scenario quest. I think we need... There we go. Yeah, we'll keep the Rockstar outfit going. I do like it. So... Unending Journey... I think we can play all the cutscenes just because, just to set the mood. Because I feel like...
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so... To answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Teishulja herself. While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
My name is Teishulja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Officially I was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuliolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course. One of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him. His incontestable strength. His unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today, it should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
My... No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't. No! No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
Shh. It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Kaniluka's shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
That's all of them.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gulolcha.
I'm fine, Lamachi. Father and Mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
Ah, that was sad but sweet. Oh, I have a son. Well, that's what happens when you fuck about and find out. Emphasis on the fuck. Okay, we'll play the second cutscene, then we'll play the third, and then because we just you want to get the previously on Dragon Ball Z moment. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Cutscene number 2. Let's play.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do!
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever. You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty? What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria. Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live, not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. All of us shall be made endless. I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received Neo-Regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with Neo-Regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
You're like, here's the thing. Well, like with 7.1, you're like, oh, okay, it's going to be some slice of life, closing up some loose ties. The Queen's back, you say? Fucking how? Okay. This is getting more Black Mirror-esque, and I like it. Okay, existential dread. Nice. Oh, you want more existential dread? Here's more. Oh boy. Okay, we're going to play the last cutscene for Crossroads. Then we're going to start into Secrets of Eternity properly. Just want to, got to set the table. You got to get your starter before you dive into the main course. Dessert will be the Arcadion Raid series. That'll come maybe next week. We have stuff planned for April, but I do need to stream those raids. But yeah, we'll play this cutscene, and then we'll be, as I said, let's on with the show.
Where am I? My people? Are they safe? Why am I...
Yeah, looks like potentially the actual Queen's Fiend is alive. We have a weird shadow doppelganger. Doppelganger. So yeah, we're gonna do a glimmer of the past. So yeah, to Solution 9 we go, baby. Time for some good old fungeons. At least the new fungeon. I think there was a closer teleport. We'll go this way. There's the Arcadion in all its glory. We'll get there someday. Yep. Wrong entrance. Ooh. Cool. They also added new crafting recipes. So like Master Recipes 12 got added. So I got to do a lot of grinding. Yes. I see you're waiting for me, Chucklehead. All right. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you get claps. You get claps. Alright. You heading to the back room? Yes, I am. Though we may have little information to draw any useful conclusions as yet, I dare say the Queen of Resolve's behaviour henceforth will be illuminating. Neo-regulators, I heard the idea came from the citizenry. Well, something doesn't sit right. We'll look into this. Hey, take it out. Hey, you ever hear of the Rodona Consortium? I absolutely can't stand that lot. Well, let me tell ye. That's why I give the Nexus Arcade a wide berth. Even the residential districts, too close for me liking. So I just crash here. Shale said you left the machine running to process more of the data from the field station. Is it done yet? Hi, Cryle. A glimmer of the past. Cryle wishes to catch up on recent events. Sumiri, your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent! We'll just wait for Lamati. She should arrive shortly. Sumiri! Glad to see you here too! And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right. I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tulialol and spoke with Kona. I told him about the records left behind by Gululja's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided I should remain in the dome until things settle down with Downmore. But while I'm Gululja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler, so I have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandria's politics. That's all from me. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphere. She has been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else is known about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Fiend's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't identified the perpetrator, given the recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Resolve is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with the investigation. I'll head to the Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's another matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where is this person now? In the break room. She's unwell, and Yustola and Alice have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. A new room? The break room's at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. Actually, we could crank this up just a smidge. As much as I've loved to join the break room, I'd rather not overwhelm our guest with too many new faces. Better keep investigating the activities of our new Sphere. Alphado and Erenville have taken upon themselves to attend the people of Alexandria. Full many are still struggling to deal with recent events, and they hope to make a difference by lending them a sympathetic ear. I wonder who our mystery person is. Clearly not the person that might be Sweyn. Oh. Gasps, shock, horror. Could it be who I think it is? No need to fuck?
What's she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
Oh. With Ystona's eyes, she'd be like, hypothetically, this is the legit one. I could read her ether, different to the 3D printed one.
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul. We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with a porksy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Ooh, the porksy treatment. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good callback. Oh, that's really good. Summon the pig to give the suck. Good move.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible?
Magic. A wizard did it. A wish.
The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died.
Whoops.
Whatever do you mean? I am not dead. I'm not. What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia? And who are you people?
We're the main protagonists, bitch. Well, I'm not gonna call you. I'm gonna call you the Queen. Queen, bitch.
Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
In that dark room, there was an electric casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow!
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Before we talk to the characters, I want to check out these. It's very cozy. Oh, I like the chair. Ooh, let me sit on a chair. I like me some purple. Dig the vending machine. Yum, my favorite. Future packets. Future, like, dry food. Yeah, get my energy drink going. We turned up our chamber when we searched the Mesa terminal. Safe to say, none of us anticipated this development. The treatment may have been effective, but the road ahead for her remains uncertain. To wake up alone in the distant future and seemingly by no choice of your own, you can hardly blame her for reacting as she did. What would Otis do if he were here? What could I do? The original Queen Sphene. We'll tell her what she wants to know. Then we'll decide what we need to do. I do not believe you're lying, so please tell me everything that's happened. Everything. Very well. Well, let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I would like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so also Grahatia and Cryle for now.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them. Not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Y'shtola is the motherly sort. She is best mommy. Shows up is a mummy.
She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long. I steeled myself having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Sphene?
I guess Galul just sitting on a bed is so freaking adorable! Are they ever going to make a Galulja plushies? I feel like they should make plushies of this child. Make the marketable Galulja plushie, Square Enix.
Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes. That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
It's very purple. Very purple.
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
We'll be your escort.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamot.
Seekers of eternity! Eternity, eternity, eternity. And so it begins. Properly. Come on, we'll give Swin the grand tour. Swin asked me not to call you... Swin asked me not to call you by her title. I understand why, but it feels strange. Thank you as well, Shamiri, for your kindness. The endless Sphene, you knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with the situation, myself especially, but I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. I'll take the tacos. Okay. Memories of a bygone age. Sphene is eager to see the new Alexandria. Before heading out, I should put on a more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. She has said that she chose the outfit herself. Once I've changed, I shall join you outside. Even if she can walk, she's so far from fully recovered. We'll have to take care not to push her too hard. I haven't gone outside in a while. She had decrypted more of my mother's records, but I've been spending a lot of time reading them. Ishtola and Alice left for the government sector. They want to discuss how to go about treating those afflicted with lightning. Admirable, I don't know how they're going. I don't know how they'll keep going without so much as a short break.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Oh, it's a nice outfit.
Oh, that really suits you.
It is kind of cute. It looks ideal for our brisk afternoon stroll.
For one so well-traveled to say that, I feel confident it's perfect for exploring the city.
And the shoes are cute as well. Oh man, I want those.
A moment before you head out.
You telling me I can craft? I wish I could. I hope I can craft those shoes.
Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Fake Sphene?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret. For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
Aww. As long as we keep Sphene's identity under wraps, it should be safe enough to walk around the city. Still, we can't be too cautious what a simulant's off doing, whatever it is she's doing. Do take care out there. Bear with me, folks. I just want to grab a plate. There we go. Boo-ba-doo-boo-moo. Okay, folks, so just bear with me. I'm just sending some texts here. Ah. I mean, the short bit of like denim, like the denim skirt, the leggings, the shoes, I'm like, the hoodie as well, I'm like, can I make that outfit? I mean, can I make that? I want to make that. So this is Alexandria, despite being inside a tower, it feels as though I'm out in the open. And though the sights are nothing like I remember, Electrip is still everywhere I look. 'Tis a strange yet familiar. That lady, wants to talk with Lamity, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here, if there's any place that interests you. There are very many. Can't decide where to begin. Why don't we let Sumiri choose? Following event cannot be skipped. Give me a second. There we go. Boo 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 doo. Here, folks, I'm eating a wagon wheel right now. The Nexus Arcade. Oh, yes. There's a lot of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people doing their shopping, as well as a shit ton of crafters. I shouldn't be swearing, I'm only a child. The endless Sphere gave Sumiri and Lamity a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady's doing now with Wuklamat. The lady talking to Lamity just came back from Tully Halal. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has a family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everybody's hard work. There once was a railroad connecting Alexandria to the neighbouring Lindbaum, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. See that a railroad now connects us to our new neighbours is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war. With Alexandria the aggressor, in continuing to strive for peace, Talialal's leaders have shown great magnanimity. And I can't help but be moved. If you tune to delay node 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use the teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's a mode of travel that utilizes ether currents, yes? We had the same in my time. But when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. It is heartening to see them available again for use of one and all. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm not sure how I feel about regulators and the treatments of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I should never wish to forget. My parents, Otis, Selenia. I want to remember them all. I'm reluctant to oppose my personal beliefs upon others, though. Extra help, Samiri. Queen Sphene, I mean, just Sphene, will feel right at home one day. The joy of spying stars between faint gaps in the clouds is absent here, but 'tis fine thing to be sheltered from the thunder and rain. Sorry about that. I got carried away with the conversation. Is it alright, Samiri and I told you about the places we could see from here? Thanks for the posing, man. Yes. Really? That's great. It looks like... in this context, it just looks like Google Man is just posing to Izanami just yet. Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We can take a break there. Yeah, wouldn't have it any other way. Good, I've escaped him for now. What should I get? Welcome to Mosaic. When you're ready to order, just let me know. I understand this cafe was named for the different races who appear as a mosaic of colors when they gather here. What an inspired idea! We've been walking for a while. Let's rest our feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Sphene, Samiri, the two of you go ahead and order first.
So many different drinks. I can't decide. Ooh. I'll have this, please.
a Dali coffee?
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
Sweet cocoa with extra cream on top. Oh.
I understand completely. The allure of something sweet can often be too strong to resist.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all. The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are! How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here.
You can still inherit this. If you're the rightful queen, you can, usurp the fake simulant queen. We could, Uklamat and Konak and Galuja, they can help you. You can literally be like, down with the queen, make a council of like vow and resolve. The Queen of Chill. We can work something out. Come on.
Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain. Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
I don't, yeah. You can never escape. Rocking the maid outfit. I dig it. Back to plot. Ooh, materia. In search of meaning, Sphene looks at you apologetically. Forgive me. I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry for not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite all right. The people have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. So I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Samiri. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We should take a look. We could take a look at the next arcade, but it could probably wait when we actually need something. In that case, let's head for the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on the true view. You're just gonna do this, change your glamour every time. You're gonna run out of costumes, mate. Parkour, ow. I could have taken Tuesday off and just binged all of this, but I'm like, I was wrecked from a convention, folks. And I had work, so, I work for the government, so, Also, as you can see, jog. They did a thing called jog. So you want to get around like a place? Well, now you can move faster. It took forever to implement just a jogging feature. Oh, there's snowshoes. Oh, by the way, here's snowshoe. Detective Hardy Boiled has taken the case of the displaced inspector. So for the moment we can wait to see what he digs up. I'm sure there will be plenty for us to do when the clues start to pour in. Given like a couple of weeks when we do the next Hardy Boiled stream. Oh, Hey, are you alright? He was this way when we arrived. He looks pale. We need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The dangerous past, I know, but the terror lingers. Oh God. Yeah, that's yeah. PTSD triggering. Yeah, no, that's flashbacks can be yeah, that's some real fucking trauma right there. In my Final Fantasy, it's more likely than you think. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Hey, I gotta give him the rally. The regulators and souls they use to spare themselves the horror of death, and then it's subjecting it to it over and over again. If only we'd come to their aid sooner. But we're here now. We can offer this man the comfort he can't give himself. I see. So when the soldiers attacked, he may be physically none the worse for wear, but unseen wounds also take time to heal. No, thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. Oh, but where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I'm an usher. An usher? You're the ones who came... You're the ones who came without... You're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. You no longer attend to the dying. It was only after they have passed away, in their family's care, that we conveyed their remains to a government storage facility. A storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, their bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burying customs must have long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. Not exactly here in official capacity. I am loath to trouble you further, but since you ask, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule is to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden. But it saddened me to see them distracted. It saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Do you want to help too, Samiri? Deliveries happen to be my speciality. Custom deliveries, that is. I'm truly grateful. Now, there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector and make deliveries there. After you finish, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reaction. You know, there's been people in Tuliyalal who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine. We'll be sure to be happy for the company. Come, let's deliver these keepsakes to their families. So there are 4 items in total to deliver? Right. 3 for the people of Trueview, and 1 more for someone over by the Neon Steen. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble for you to do the talking, Samiri? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way. I'll be right behind you. No, they're following you. Make sure that you don't lose them. I'm like, it's like playing a game of Where's Wally? Where's my FC friend? He's somewhere. I just know it. The way the buildings all over reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. The people around Shuview seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone pass down the street, I'm worried they'll be all right. Is there something you need? Wrapped keepsake. Adjusted to you by Malachite, this keepsake has been carefully wrapped for delivery. So Malachite sent you. He was very considerate when he offered to bring me the keepsake. He suggested I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I could see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I'll never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case. But now I find myself wondering about this and that. Just like how much longer I can afford to muck about with my brothers. But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing the keepsake. And I give my regards to Malachite. Loop. Okay. Hello, do I know you? I see you trying to be an NPC, it's not fooling me. So this is the keepsake, truth be told. I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belongs to someone that died. It's going to be thinking about what we did to Tully. I didn't even know we killed so many of their people. Not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Lamity, Wilclamette would never do that. She'd everyone Tully know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of neo-regulators makes it worse. I didn't know what to do anymore. Even though they're gone, the mementos of our loved ones gives us the means to reconnect with them in spirit. I'm sure the people who receive these items will treasure them greatly. I hate before the ushers clearing out the homes of the departed. No wonder he started thinking about their belongings. Get to learn the art of vending machines? So you can purchase beverages from these machines. That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology will be developed for the benefit of the people. Godot's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Cher won't let me. I was going to make the joke of like, oh, the vending machine, Cher won't let me have regular Coke. They make me drink Coke Zero. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Oh, you brought me a keepsake, thank you. I'm looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember. But no such luck, it seems. The owner is dead, and they'll never become one of these endless Queen's fiends tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, does that mean you yourself still have to die first. The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a neo-regulator. But I've only had doubts since then. If Queen's Fiends herself recommends it, then I would have believed that all will be well, but... Sir, I need to clear my head. That's everyone chief you. Let's go to Neo Stein. Womp. Now. You talking to me? Here you go. Alright, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Of course! You're the unenhanced challenger, no champion! Can't stress how incredible it is that you achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you. Though not for the first time, I realize. I was at the infusion station in the government sector, and it wasn't my finest moment, as you recall. You're the Arcadion fighter who's desperate for souls. That's right. So you had to see me like that. Anyway, saying we're meeting properly now. My name is Lintander. I used to fight in the Arcadion, but not anymore. I took Queen's Fiend's word to heart and found a new job. One where I could put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned. So I've been assisting them with the rehabilitation. It's not something I'd ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way with the body he's got. Saying that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena. I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-skilled Habago besides my father. Lamity once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, but there are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I look the same as an Endless, I wouldn't want to throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so. Imagine, just the thought itself makes me feel uncomfortable. The whole becoming endless affair. I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I'm glad I'm the way I am. It's my parents' gift to me. Now, how was I able to learn more about them and about myself? A jewel shattered. Sphene is eager to tell Malachite of your success. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Sumiri. From what I've seen and heard, it is plain the people held the Queen in high regard, and the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over the very many. Come, let's report to Malachite. You should be back at the North Recreation Zone. Just bear with me, dealing with texts here. Ba-ba-bum. Yeah. We can just walk there. It's right there. Those who spoke to all harboured anxiety towards death. 'Tis hardly an unnatural sentiment to have, and yet... Then what's your deliveries? We just got back ourselves. Malachite seems to be doing better. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided that they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and the other couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how the people behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we, each of us, the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when I passed away, we lost our memories of these people. We lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walked to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, as much alike to me in the beginning. I cannot become like her, no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things, like our goals and our ways of thinking, are bound to change. The Endless Fiend was one possibility, a version of myself who made choices if I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact I did, though. Huh? Is that? Oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Oh, the simulant! Oh, she fucking knows. Did you catch us? She was looking straight at us. If I did know better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this. Well, we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? This does not bode well. It says the jewel shattered. I'm expecting some bad juju. There's a strange feeling pursuing one's spitting face. But where does she want us to go, I wonder? It's my first time seeing the simulant. Though she was smiling, something about her scared me. Simulant headed to the street over there. The neon sign is that way. Let's hurry. What is she planning? I fear we're walking into a trap. And when you see destination, see, it's not glowing, so it's not going to be a duty. So, what is she up to? Did we lose her? I don't like this. Several cutscenes will play in quick succession. Do you have time, Buckaroo? You know it's going to be a voiced... Oh. I can smell a voiced cutscene. You can tell by the cinematography.
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Hey, are you all right?
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
Who the fuck are you?
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
I know that voice.
Does Queensfield have a brother? Ooh.
You there! Yes, you! We have important business with you. We left something in your keeping, the key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
Hey, for the record, technically that's mine because that key to interdimensional fusion has the sigil of Asum. For the record, I'm Asum, by the way. Hi, how's it going? Or I inherited Asum. It's technically mine, not yours, biatch. You ain't getting it off me. You asked me that after you tried to kill me? You asked me that after you tried to kill me? No deal, bitch.
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate.
Give me the key or I'll kill you.
Key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments. "'Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it, and sure enough, she did just that. I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamity. So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
I really hate her. Oh, it's like, oh, that's some good stuff right now. Like, oh, you know, you could just like cleave her in two, and then just another one will pop up. Oh, that wasn't nice of you to do that. It's like, we can't even kill the simulant. Another one will pop up. Oh, I hate her so much.
Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew.
Oh. Lamity literally going, I will straight up shank you. Yeah, oh, you'll be made anew. Good, that means I can keep on doing it. And you will... Oh.
And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
You... Oh... Oh, you absolute... Oh, it's a game of... It is a game of chess at the end of the day. This is like... Should you wish for mutually assured queen-based destruction? Let's not do such a thing, shall we?
Damn you!
So what do you stand to gain by making everyone endless? But what is the objective of these experiments?
You're speaking to me?
I'm speaking direct. Yes. Who are you?
Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution. Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology. He founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people.
Multiple centuries.
Calyx, you always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now.
God, like his eyes are like, I've lived for over 400 years. I will do some mad shit with science. But is Calyx endless? Is he just a AI duplicate?
But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Oh. I'm gonna say no. Huh, they did a Batman. They disappeared. Well, shit. What a cruel thing to say to Sweden! ... Are you alright, Samiri? Forgive me. I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless. Perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. We can get more Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. We can get more tacos. What a cruel thing to say! The meeting. Sween has a pained look in her eyes. Alexandria has no need for Queen Sphene. It's a queen of reason, my endless counterpart that they love. Although it is hard to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone. And together, we can get through anything. Well said. It just so happens there's something that only you can do right now at this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell me about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet ever he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious time to live. For him to be here for centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system, as well as the Endless Fiend. Did they? All while I was slumbering? The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and see what's happened. Oh boy, it's 4 o'clock, buckaroos. And how many quests have we got in? We can check. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're on quest 5. I think there's like 8 of them. So we're doing pretty good timing. Which is the entrance? Not this way. Bam, 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 bam. I still need to finish Resident Evil Revelations. Commanders. I have big plans for April. We have a lot of backlog to finish up on. Are you feeling all right? We've given the others a summary, but we can wait on the details if you need some rest. Do you think that Krau's parents were once members of preservation? We heard about the ambush. You seem to have weathered it well. But try to avoid straining yourself if you do hear me. The sign might yet wield some clues.
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Fiend, they have no intention of saving everyone.
What reflections are still available? Because there's 14 reflections in all. Like, there's the first. We kind of fixed up the first. The 13th is improving. And the rest are all kind of, like, very much shot to shit. So it'd be interesting to see where we go with all the other reflections, if we can get a teaser of, like, what is post-Dawn Trail, which is going to be insane of where we're going to go, if we're going to do interdimensional multiverse travel. Be a fun thing to do.
Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calix has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear, to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting. When I analyzed the sign that Calix appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
Sounds like that's our dungeon. Yeah.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal the terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calix, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
Let's rumble. I think a little revenge is in order.
That it is. While I'm glad you're safe, we cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
Calix determined how many become endless, but leaves the choice of who in the hands of the people. Is this his idea of fairness, or does he simply not care? Perhaps he considers all to be worthy of salvation. Oh, it's still so early for such speculation. I'm working on securing a route to Foundation sector. Please sit tight for a while. According to the records from Uwada, my mother was investigating orogenics of her own research into souls. There was map data of orogenics in the records. That's how we learned about the castle in the Foundation sector. At least we have a plan. Let's make it count. In the world of Sven's memories, the town was already submerged. Given the dire circumstances, I expect the people considered shipping the castle for materials to rebuild. For the structure to endure even now, it speaks to the importance of the Alexandrians, as well as their resilience. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will, slowly but surely. I obtained the tacos! The castle was once my home. I should do my utmost to be of use on this. Read that again. The castle was once my home. I shall do my utmost to be of use on this mission. At last we have a plan. Let's make it count. According to records from you, my mother was investigating. Yeah, okay, cool. No. Descent to the Foundation. Shell is eager to get on with it. Right. I believe I plotted a viable course to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I've come along. I gathered geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Gulja. And no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. Woohoo! Yay! With such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. Be safe out there. So, we have a dungeon, we got ourselves a trial. I hope my FC associate will join me on said fungeon, but... No. Whoop. I toot. Send invite. Yeah. Here we go. Cool. From here, we're to head to the very bottom of every keep. I can't but feel nervous returning there after so long. That was... But from a distance, I remember the sight of Alexandria's castle in the virtual domain. I wonder how it looks compared to then. Everything's been arranged for your passage to the Foundation sector. Calix has all but invited us. Now we must assume that we are expected. Oblivion's gotten us permission to use the lift. It's nice when things can move quickly. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so I have to transfer another to another on the way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to T-Shell Jazz records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Origenics. The castle is the heart of the inner section. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we don't need to make our way inwards. Samiri, take this communicator with you. It's been modified to check your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. The Underkeep is now accessible. Hello there, NPCs. I'm taking none of you with me. I call upon the boys from the yard. They may have milkshakes. Calix used people's love for Sween to further his own schemes. We can't allow him to do so any longer. Whatever it takes, we'll find and stop him. Though we're taking risk, the far greater danger would be to wait. This time, we'll take the battle to Calix. I shall follow close behind with Shale. It would be nice if this foray is uneventful, but it would be a naive hope. Better expect the worst. I'll be your guide for the descent to the Foundation sector, after which Shale will take over. Please do take care not to lose the communicator. We're heading into a trap, so watch your step. In the waning days of the Old Kingdom, the people of Alexandria sought a way to survive as their homes sank beneath the earth. They built a towering structure that enveloped the royal castle itself. As the long years came and went, Everkeep grew to soaring heights. Yet some whisper of the castle has withstood the ravages of time, and the city's foundation endured as a symbol of a bygone glory. From within those time-worn depths, Calix sends his transmissions. You must delve into Alexandria's past to ascertain their source. Now he's got to wait for a healer and a DPS. Let's fucking go. Ba-bum, ba-dum, ba-da, ba-da-bum. Yeah. Let's just lean against the wall to be cool. I'm really liking this patch. It's like, goddamn, like, simulant Sphene is fucking scary as hell. And Calix is like, oh, we've got a bad guy for this arc. Very... Oh, there we go. Lally-ho, my dudes. Let's rock/roll.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Damn, I wasn't expecting voice. That's cool. Also, don't diss my hot bars, I swear to God. Damn it.
Access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening. detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
Hello. Oh, that's... Where are you gonna pop out of? Oh, spicy! Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna die! Ah! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, this is a spicy fight. I like this. Okay. Where's the boss coming from? Oh. I can pop meter in a second. Come on. Damn it! Ah, come on, I had that. Ugh. Damn it! Ooh.
Good work. Now proceed to the access hatch and head inside.
Ooh. Oh wow, that's very intact. Intact-esque. Well, that... It looks good. Damn, they really...
Construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's down communications. Step alert.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
Soldier S.O. I am Soldier S.O. of Alexandria Castle Guard. By order of the Royal Knights, I shall dispatch all intruders. He's going... Oh, damn. Okay, this... Ooh. Ooh. I do like this fight. This fight's pretty fun. Ugh. Take him out, take him out.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
I mean, this is a beautiful ass dungeon. Holy crap. Now, I need to pop this. Hello? Hello, people? Oh no! Oh, there we go. There we go. I hope I'm still streaming. The stream didn't disc... Are we okay? Did reality... Ooh, mine. It says we're still streaming, so we're fine. So I'm taking my sweet time to get up there, you know. As happens when... This episode is brought to you by Virgin Media's Wi-Fi. I swear to God, it does this sometimes. Excuse me. I target that asshole first.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Oh.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
Do I feel threatened? I probably do.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls. How will you handle this? Let us introduce more weaponry. Let us see what this yields.
Neutralize front lines. Ah. Knock on! Knock!
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Okay.
Still alive? How unfortunate.
Yes, I'm changing.
It would save me trouble later.
Yes, I'm changing settings midpoint. Let me have this. The turrets activate. Just mid. Oh, oh, come on! That clipped.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Oof. Fuck it! I'm using this! Okay, turrets activate. Ah! Ah! Come on. Out you get! Out you get!
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
Oh man, how the hell am I going to survive the trial if these fights are getting ever so spicy? And the new raids as well. I heard those are pretty, like, those are pretty crazy as well. Woo. Okay, let's see what the NPCs have to say. They always say something. So the trap was sprung, as expected. Kryle, anything to say? Kryle, okay, fine, don't say anything. Where are you hiding, Calyx? Shayla's Fiend shouldn't be far behind. Receive the player calm. Why? Why? Hey, girls. Hey, girl.
Alex was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. Who knows what else he might have in store.
At least one cool trial.
From here on out, Sven and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal. Stay alert for more threats.
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train. You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away. As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though, in the end, I could barely move. I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sven.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go? Do you know, Sven?
Oh no!
What?
Is this a trap? Oh, wait. What?
What? What happened?
Oh, you dicks.
It seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see?
Oh.
I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else.
I've got this cool thing called patch 7.2. I'm implementing it now.
You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data.
Cool design.
Precise measure of your strength. That is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
Hey, it's my key, not your key.
Ah, noble Zelenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zelenia? Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her. The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide! Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor.
Your wish is my command.
She was indeed created from my memories. Even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
I summon the boys from the yard! Give me your milkshakes!
Ah, there it is.
Oh! Oh! He's like, oh, I know that power. That shares the key's power. Oh. Recollection now accessible. Oh, wait. There we go. And on the other side. Cool. And from the front, like so. There we go. Now, let me just get my little... Always. Calix's trail has led you to Alexandria's castle, into a wicked trap. Seeking to take more precise measurements of your strength, Calix pits you against a mechanical guardian forged from Sween's memories of Selenia, the second in command of the Royal Knights. The Queen implores you to lay this affront to her dear friend's honor to rest. Make ready to test your mettle against one of Alexandria's finest blades. That was quick. Okay. Troll party!
I am Zelenia Triantaphili, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
Haha, I'm in danger! Ignore what's in my pockets, please, everybody.
Upon my blade I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Have at you! Fall!
That her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar! Fall!
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
Uh-oh.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
There goes the healers.
No more games!
Quickly! Away from the sigils!
Come on, summoner, do your job, come on!
Sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you! Taste my steel! There is no escape! Surge!
No.
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet...
I have pledged my life to the kingdom.
Let's touch the death wall. Go touch the death wall, guys. Come on. That is a death wall, yes? You chancy bastard, Mallory.
Never waver. I am sworn to protect my queen. I will die before I yield.
I mean, both paladins can keep each other alive, so... Where's the other... Yeah, okay. Ooh. You're 53%... Good, I'm just double checking. Okay,
That's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
Thanks, Mallory. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. Oh, come on. Ow. Ugh. Okay. Mallory, Mayu. Oh boy. 33 point. Oh, third of the way there. Third left. Come on. It's okay, I don't need to be res. Just focus on keeping everyone alive. Now attempt to try not to horribly die. God damn it. Ah. Ow. Okay. Until I'm fully healed. Check. I'm just popping what I can meter-wise. Oh boy. No one better pop that limit break 3. We need that for panic healing at the end. Okay. I need to really learn the mechanics of this fight, but this is chaotic, spicy. That's what you want in a point X patch trial. Mallory, you saved our... Oh, Mallory. Fucking love you. GG. That's the trial over. He didn't fail the queen. Oh boy. I will get it. Okay. Thanks, Izanami, you absolute legend. You could, like, leave the party after this, I guess.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission. Hold it!
If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective? With the key, we will be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless. We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
Oh, for the record, everybody, they're like, oh, what reflection is Fiend from? They never said it, and like, Yoshipi's like, it's the Ninth, obviously, and people are like, oh, is it? And it's like, yes. If we're borrowing from Final Fantasy IX, it's going to be the Ninth reflection. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But the fact that Calyx knows about these reflections, but it's like, oh, but this is the Ninth, you're the Source. Who the fuck told him this? Can't be some suspicious shady cloak blokes. How do you know about this? Yeah, you're aware of the connection between other worlds? How? How do you know about this?
Oh, don't tell me you thought you were the only ones who knew. That is the height of hubris.
Yeah, but please explain.
Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course.
No, it hasn't. Get back here.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial. For the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
I'm creating a death cult. Let's drink the Kool-Aid, buckaroos.
And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calix.
Watch as I sip from this glass of wine. Oh, look at me. I'm dying again. Haha. Everyone, drink up. Drink up. It's nice and flavorful. Your last sip of water. It's nice. It's purple. It's...
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
When we walk to the... Can we... Ooh, I'm going to sit on the throne. Because I know this area will be just... Well, ooh, can we... Ah, no. Let me on the throne. Let me on the throne. I'm dead. It's the closest I'll ever get to being on a throne. Just clapping. Oh. Oh. Look what we have here behind. A bit of electrope, I see. That's... As well as the... Okay, that's interesting. Selene was kind, but she could be stern. A pillar of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. One combination, what a rip-off. You dissolved the party. Logs out. Yeah. Not only did she protect me, but she also buoyed my spirit whenever threatened to buckle under the pressure of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you, Samiri. Now we can... Shared paths. Sphene stands in silence.
Selenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
We heard some cool fighting. Did we miss? Oh, we missed it.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calix claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards,
and to refer to theirs as the 9th. That raises some questions.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us? So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
The fact that they've not crumbled to dust is pretty good, but 400-year-old books are... Yeah, I'm sure.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
Yeah, there's big old electrope. And a hole taken out, which is curious.
This tiara, it was hers, the Endless Fiends. What's it doing here?
That's the OG one.
It's a type of regulator, I believe.
Wait, whoa, wait, what?
Contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant.
Oh, that makes a lot of fucking sense. We'd never seen Queen Sphinx with a regulator on her. It being the tiara that's fucking clever.
Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants. Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories.
Let me just 3D print more tiaras. We can sell them in shops. You know, oh God. Hello there, child. Do you want to dress up as Queen Sphinx? Here, have a tiny tiara. It also doubles as a regulator, and it should be like, yay! That's a terrifying thought. You just...
In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
Just don't put it on. Just don't put it on, please.
Be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Farewell, Selenia.
May you become a marketable minion in the future. Quest accepted! And teleport back, hell yeah. Calyx seemed to consider their affections naught but fields to be harvested for his endless. I do not make a habit of dismissing the assertions of another out of hand, but I cannot abide with such callous disregard of life. The interference made it impossible to locate you, and prevented link pearl transmission besides. Apologies that we couldn't be there for the critical moments, but as usual, you always found a way to handle matters. Based on the geographic data I gathered, it seems the intersection containing the castle served as a residential area during the early stages of Everkeep's construction. The outer section was then added when they expanded the structure into its present-day shape. I suspect the system to dry the earth was installed so they could build a stable foundation on submerged land.
I'm glad everyone's safe.
The Endless Fiend was a projected image outside living memory, so it was a bit of a surprise to see an actual item that belonged to her. On the way back, I asked Shale why the tiara might have been in the throne room. She believes that it was being used to record Fiend's actions. There's no way to tell whether or not it was with her knowledge. But it can't be used for questionable ends anymore. So we can at least take comfort in that. The simulant gave the expression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose as only time will tell. And at present, we have no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps we could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on the recent developments, and I'm certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. I shall take the opportunity to review the books from the castle, and one grimoire in particular. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Are you going to become, say, like a summoner? Ooh! I feel like she would be she could be she could roll a scholar. She could be in the next function. Oh, by the way, I'm now a level 100 scholar, by the way. Yeah, it's possible. We could have her in the next dungeon. In this duty, you will play as Sphene. Hey, it happened with Zero. It happened with Zero, those patches. Yeah, we could play Sphene. It's like, yeah, Sphene, you want to be part of the Scions? Nah, you got your country to run. We'll be on a rocket ship to a new reflection or an alien world. Yeah, that'd be cool. You're still at Alpha now, Alice and Erenville. Should be all somewhere within the dome. Pray do the honors in any order you like. Most of the tomes we found were dilapidated from age, but some are thankfully still legible. It irks me to think that we're being led by Calyx, but I'll do my best to find clues of his passage.
I'll take a look at Preservation's terminal. Hopefully there'll be something useful.
Come to think of it, I have no idea what Erenville's up to. Well, let's contact Bun Boy then, shall we? Because he's got like a new outfit and everything. I will contact Erenville. Contact Best Bun Boy. Sibili, this is a surprise. Has Wuklemat gotten into trouble again? I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators, and this has led to a disparity in what people remember about their queen's death, and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there's any other changes. Go what Alice say. Hello? Yes, hello? Sumiri! Huh, you're one to call out of the blue. Is something wrong? What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep, and you didn't think to ask me to come? I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. I'm pleased to say we received permission to begin administering the cure of Levin's sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milos shortly to see how he's responding to his treatment. You've met him before with Lamity, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. Excellent timing, my friend. I had mind to call you myself to see how you are faring. Calyx? Well, something was obviously afoot. I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. 'Tis well you were able to prevent this simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. The people of Alexandria have gone to great trust in Sphene. 'Tis plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. Oh, forgive me. It's been battle after battle with you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, but pray rest up while you can and recover your strength. Let's call her mom. Well, if it's Mr. Mary, is something the matter? So preservations behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear that you are none the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I just concluded a meeting with Gassan. I told him about the cure for Levin's sickness. We formed a tentative plan to treat all of those who are stricken. I am now otherwise unoccupied, so I'll take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. It's really cute having your character just call them. I think they should do more of that. Like, it's real cute. All right then. Bum bum bum. Get the guitar going. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? They finished treating Milos? Then we have to go visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand that he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was. I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alphado's concerns about the Queen's absence. And even setting that aside, the situation is like to resolve itself. The situation is not like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. I've been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Kryl. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key from Y'shtola as well.
I'll help you.
It seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Alright, let's go to Milos' apartment in a residential radius 9:14, if I remember correctly.
Lamity told me about Milos. She said she was about my age, but I couldn't leave his bed. I'd like to meet him next time. Maybe we could be friends.
Calyx is more clever than anyone has any right to be, but I'll sniff him out somehow. Just leave it to me. Now. Quick, to the residential section. And now... Here's the thing. We have ourselves, bam, new weekly tombstones. I'm not having a chance, clearly with today being Sunday, I'm not going to get a chance to get all 450. I'm in no rush, okay folks? I'm in no major rush to get myself weekly tombstones. I really should, but it's like I've got way too many games on my plate. And I'll get around to doing it eventually. It's just not right now. Did I take a wrong turn at Albuquerque? No. It's a door here, right? It's through here. There we are. How can you tell? Well, there's a bunch of people and they disappeared. They're a ghost. No, it's just... Oh. It's so good to see you again, and I'm delighted to know that you and Alice are friends. She's been very kind to us. Look, Milos is sitting up. I've seen the treatment before, so I knew it would work. But we're so amazing. But so amazing. Alice and Yashnola are miracle workers. I understand my endless self visited Milos often. I'll keep quiet, as if not to draw suspicion. There you are. Next time something's in the offing, you better remember to call on me. Hello. You came before with Queen Sphene. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now. Just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
Thanks to Alize, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother. And not something else.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alice.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Lightning? Does that include regulators?
Yes. Detach the child.
I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihiola.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen's Fiend always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
Doesn't she look an awful lot like... Nah.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria.
Oh boy, better plug in my controller. I was wondering when that was going to happen.
In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
Somebody tells me the next quest is the last one, or... There we are. It's the last quest for, well, this patch at least. As I've treated Milos with Angelo, I couldn't help but think of Gabu and Halric. I wonder how they've been. I wish the Endless Feed could have been here to see Milos. So, yeah. I'll say this now. So, patch 7.2, obviously, we're going to finish this particular MSQ quest. The second batch of normal raids, we'll do those one time. Then there's also the crafting relics, phantom weapon relics, Hard Boiled quest line, and there's a bunch of other custom deliveries. 7.2 is pretty packed, and there's a lot of stuff to chase. I'm going to be up to my eyeballs doing crafting stuff, and I can't wait. Bam, ba-dum, bam, 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 bam. I absolutely love the song. Enough dancing. Back to plot. Sphene is in higher spirits. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day I hope I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let's return to the back room. On our way, let's pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. I hope it doesn't end tragically.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded. We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration. The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Just a Black Mirror existential dread. Let's go!
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands! A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview. Wayakoi is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Did someone 3D print you, Galulja? Oh. Can we get security footage?
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident. For no apparent reason.
They're doing a fucking purge.
Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine. So everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods. More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Ill tidings, I take it.
Why don't her Lynx pearls have loudspeaker?
In the outskirts too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
Oh, was not expecting this twist and turns. Geode, can you hear me? Something happened in the outskirts. I don't see Arville. Pray he hasn't come to harm. People here took care of me, giving me food and making sure I was all right. I can't bear to imagine the soldiers hurting them. So this is how it is outside. These clouds. Oh, never mind. Finding Arville is what matters right now. Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Arville. Let's split up and look for him. Galoja, Sphene, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. I hop upon my burb. Now. Thank you! Oh, thank you! You good, buddy? That was a close call. My thanks. As we were leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you found us when you did. Anvil! I'm so glad you're safe! We're quite worried, but we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid don't mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. Are they attacking anyone without a regulator? Apologies for the odd muting there. It was just just had to go off mic for a second. So yeah, we're getting a purge going. Oh boy.
Thank you, Samir, for protecting everyone. But you shouldn't have... You shouldn't have had to. None of this would happen if I could control the soldiers. No one thought that Galujos might have been behind the attacks. They know that he would never make the soldiers do harm to them. Ever so, I feel responsible for the machine's actions. It was a misplaced burden. If I pray it drives them not to despair. We responded to Shell's call as quickly as we could. Others are keeping an eye out for soldiers nearby. I didn't expect to see you again so soon. Allow me to thank you again for your earlier help. The situation here appears to have been resolved, but I doubt we've seen the last of such incidents. I didn't expect to see Malachite out here. Given his own trauma, I wonder if he'll be alright. Yeah, having a memento of his mammy. Aaronville, yeah, big softy.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
To shreds, you say?
I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings? Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
This doesn't bode well.
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Oh god. Oh, all that PTSD coming back from everyone. It's like, imagine the previous attack.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
Oh, thank God for the Arcadion people!
Bloody things have gone mad.
Why is this happening?
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution.
The
This is just like before, when Zeralja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Are you all... No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
Are you alright?
You're not getting any flashbacks? Yeah, good. No triggering memories.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Oh, I'm gonna have a. I wonder how we're gonna fight Calyx if he's gonna be in that big robot suit. Oh. And these attacks can still... I was like, oh, when's the next internal terrorist attack? Huh, take the 12, you're all unharmed. His small solace amidst the tragedy, however. The machine's rampage seemed to have been temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep. The members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that new regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine anyone but Calyx could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Galulja, are you still without your authority?
It's fine now. I'm in control again.
You might take the opportunity to shut down the machines, as I guarantee this won't happen again.
Amity just talked with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple.
The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards, they also perform various vital tasks, like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal.
I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems to be the best approach for now. Taking very swift action, good old ja. Just doing what I do I do what I do best, Mom. That's what people call you, right? This powerfulness, I can't abide it no longer. Now, how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see is suffering and misery. I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, lend me your aid. Sphene, you found the words I wished you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together, we'll get through this. Let's split up and get to work. Oh yeah, sorry. Let's split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shell, my friend? Couriers and cleaners are clearing away the wrecks of vehicles and soldiers. It's the first step to getting things back to normal. It pains me that the people were made to suffer ever more after so much hardship and tragedy. But you and yours saved many lives. I cannot thank you enough. Malachite and his fellows are tending to the deceased. His trauma must make the work difficult, but he's determined to do what he can. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is a far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping a close watch on machines. I've also in mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic, and I will seek advice from Y'shtola and Alice. Among the books recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. Hope to learn to wield it again at everyone's side, so I could be in the next dungeon that this particular player won't use. He'll just use his SC buddies instead. It's fine, but you will control me in a duty, like in a little random combat thing. You will control me, just for the record. As for the key, I think its best remains in your care. That means you'll bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavour to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Selenia proud. And with that, 7.2 is over, baby. Meanwhile...
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us. How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
The time is come to pose a new question.
Reprieve from debt, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. Not Secrets of Eternity over, baby! What's the achievement? We get ourselves a new title, and it is... Seeker of Eternity! Boola Bus, everybody! What a show, what a show. What a good binge of MSQ for this patch. So as I said, we will be doing the new batch of Arcadion raids, potentially next week. If not, I'll figure it out. We also have Resident Evil Revelations to finish. I want to binge like the last 3 episodes, do a big grand finale, but I have to figure out what day to do that on. And then it's April. It'll be the 15th anniversary of Nier Gestalt and Nier Replicant. So we're going to be taking a look at that new version that came out a couple of years back for the channel to celebrate the 15 years. Because Yoko Taro, Yosuke Saito are cooking up something. There's a 15th anniversary, and we don't know if they're going to announce a new title. But if they do, hell fucking yes, I'm excited. I will have a prediction video for that. I'm not going to look at Cabbage Channel's predictions videos. I've got my own. And they are going to be pretty spicy. It's pretty spicy ideas of what the next Nier games could be. But that's just that. That's it for... Other than that's it for housekeeping. The Hatching Tide event will be happening soon. I think in a couple of weeks. So we're definitely going to be doing a Hatching Tide event. That's always that's a big thing. But yeah... But then we'll have like patch 7.2-esque patches of Hildebrand related stuff, custom deliveries. At least starting, we'll at least look into the crafting and gathering tools. I gotta really buckle down on crafting. As well as, well, whatever other fancy stuff. I gotta really look into it. But other than that, I think that's it for the housekeeping portion of the outro. I've got to get my dinner, and I've got to go play a Midnight Murder Club with some friends of mine. So, Boola Bus once again, everybody. Claps all around. Thank you all for watching my Abbers, Cadabers, and Alakazams. I do truly mean it. We also have other videos actually planned. The Games of Praise panel I did at KaizukaCon last weekend, I will be uploading that. I'm just going to pass it to an editor just to see if it's usable or not. As well as karaoke of me singing Modern Major General from Pirates of Penzance. I am the very model of a Modern Major General of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. Well, we'll upload that. A little bit of cheeky karaoke. As well as... when I sung Press X to Jason at a KumaCon back in about like a month and a half ago, I still need to upload that. So yeah, I gotta look into some sneaky karaoke footage. But yeah, it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get funky. That's what we like doing here at KDB TV. So yeah, other than that, that's it for the last bit of housekeeping. So yeah, one more clap. I will see you all whenever. Could be Saturday, could be Sunday, or could be the following week. I don't know. Potentially, hopefully Sunday? We'll figure it out. My schedule is... I work Mondays to Fridays. And I've got, I do stuff on, say, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Mondays and Fridays are usually my... I do stuff normally on Mondays. Fridays, I might be doing stuff permanently on Fridays. That's why I only stream on weekends. Unless it's a bank holiday. I know we have, there's Good Friday and Easter Monday. I'm not working those days. I get those days off. So happy days. So there could be a special Easter, 4-day gaming binge stream. We could probably finish Resident Evil Revelations on, let's say, Good Friday, because why not? Just a 3-hour, binge sesh of Resident Evil, and then we could do, a big, 5-hour binge sesh of Nier. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what upcoming bank holidays we have. Also, I've got a bunch of annual leave, so if I'm going to take a day off work, I might as well just do some streaming, depending on the schedule. But other than that, I think that's it for a last call on housekeeping. Mint for pillow, everyone. Mint for pillow, yes. Okay, with that, folks, I thank you once more. You're all wonderfuls. And yes, enjoy patch 7.2. Enjoy, doing the dungeon, the raid. There's apparently a beagle dog minion from the from the dungeon, so I'm gonna really get stuck back into doing expert dailies when I can. But that's that, folks. Once again, thank you all, and I'll see you whenever. Take care, folks. See you then.